In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do a side plank with a resistance band row. Now, the whole point of this exercise is that when you do a side plank, normally you're holding a static position. Now what we're going to be doing is using a row with the resistance band, and we're going to be trying to keep that static position whilst we've got muscles of the upper back working, and also whilst we've got the band pulling onto us at the same time. This makes it more dynamic. It also makes it harder to keep that stable position as we're trying to avoid rotating. You'll often see people with row movements, specifically one arm, move the hips as they do it. We're trying to keep those hips set and stable during the exercise. Now, you'll notice I've got this mat diagonal here, so it's best suited for the camera, but my body is going to be straight. So come into my side plank position. I want my heels in line with my hips, and I also then want my hips in line with my elbow to create a nice straight position. Before I come up into the side plank, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the resistance band, and I want to make sure I'm far enough away from the resistance band where I can row it. For me, this has got a little bit too much slack on it, so I'm just going to wrap it around my hand a couple of times. And now I've got enough resistance on that band to properly do the exercise. So elbow below my shoulder, come up into my side plank, nice and high. And now I'm going to continue doing my row motion. But as you're pulling, you'll want to naturally move your hips with the row. And of course, we're trying to prevent that and trying to prevent rotating the hips. What I would do here is repetitions. And then once you're done, you'd do exactly the same on the other side. So you can see that plank position from another point of view. Again, elbow below my shoulder. I've got my feet stacked on top of each other. I'm creating a nice straight line, chest up, looking forwards. And then from that position, it's arms straight and a rowing into the body. The elbow ends tucked into the sides. And of course, I'm trying to keep my hips up as high as possible. Whatever repetitions you do on the first side, make sure you match it with the second. And that is how to do a side plank and row with a resistance band.